Now let's bring up the starters for your Indiana Pacers. In the middle, 6'11", number 33, Miles Turner. At the other forward, 6'9", number 43, Pascal Siakam. At guard, 6'5", 0, Tyrese Haliburton. At the other forward, 6'8", number 20, Kevin Lee. At one guard position, 6'5", number 7, Jay Smith. The head coach is Rick Carlisle. Another round of applause for your Indiana Pacers.
Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now Denver's starting five. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. Then it's Murray, then it's Miller, and it's Carter in at shooting guard. And for the Pacers, we've got Pascal Siakam. Haliburton is out there with Smith. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Lee in at the 3 spot. And these teams both pretty rugged on the boards, Clark. Could be some heavy lifting tonight.
I agree. I mean, you see a lot of teams these days go small in the front court. This is one category that I think favors those big bodies. Who can carve out the space and do damage in the paint? Let's lock into that tonight.
Now here's Carter. From the arc. Siakam pulls down the board. Here's Lee. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Jokic. And it's turned out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll have some free throws coming up here. And finally getting to full strength last season, the Nuggets showing how great they can be, Grant.
Well, the franchise's first ever championship, EA. And you look at all their top players just entering their primes. Plenty of runway left ahead of them.
First free throw is good.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the second straight year missing the playoffs for the Pacers, Clark. It seems things may be heading in the right direction, though.
Exactly, B.A. Rick Carlisle led the team to more wins in the second year at the helm than the first season, which is a good sign, and they do have a nice core.
Carter, good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Murray against Haliburton. Rejected by Jokic.
What I like about Jokic defensively is what I like about him overall. Great instincts.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Murray. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. And he lobs it up top. And Gordon with the big finish.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. A shot from the mid-range. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And when you watch this Nuggets team, Clark, their chemistry on the court is obvious.
Yeah, B.A., the pieces just fit, and fit quite nicely. Give a lot of credit to the front office, doing a good job drafting, and then finding the right veterans to complement who they already had.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Smith against Carter. Over Smith. Offensive rebound. And it's Jokic missing.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Lee. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Jokic. Back to Murray. Gordon outside. Pass to Miller. Here's Murray. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Halliburton. Siakam pulls down the board.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And there's the rejection.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Timeout charge.
Indiana calls timeout. They beat the Nuggets during the last encounter in Denver.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meet. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at the Nuggets. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference.
Yeah, seeing where the Nuggets are, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
And, Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
Now here's Halliburton. We saw him with 19 his last time out. The 3, Smith. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Well, when we talk about small forwards, these are the premier passers over the past 10 games. And Gordon has got the ball here for Denver. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Here's Halliburton. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Going inside. Pass to Turner. Rejected by Jokic. And he gets it back. Here's Lee. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game. Denver in the lead. Jokic with it. The teardrop. A clear look for Murray. That falls. Nice speed from Jokic.
This is Murray's game. A shoot-first combo guard. He's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Jokic passes to Carter. A deep three. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on the track.
Down low. Pass to Lee. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. Lee on the wing. 20 points for him last game against Phoenix.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
It's good.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Lee. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9. Denver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Carter. Pass to Gordon. And here's Murray. Here's Miller. And he buries his first look.
Timeout. Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. We're about halfway through the regular season here, Grant. We've had some surprising teams and players.
Yeah, you know, every season we have at least one team that exceeds expectations and one that kind of lets us all down. But what I love the most is seeing breakout players that take this league by storm.
Chance to check out stats for Jamal Murray. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton looking over the floor. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Miller. Shot from 12. The rebound by Turner.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Second chance points are always painful. You have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Lee misses.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Halliburton against Murray. Puts up a deep three. Kept alive by Indiana.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Gordon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Now here's Halliburton. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
Really hard to stop his pull-up. Excellent J from Halliburton.
And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one.
Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Halliburton against Murray. Up top, Siakam. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
From Tyrese Halliburton.
And so here's Denver. Carter on the wing, covered by Smith. Here's Gordon. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Halliburton for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And Siakam gets it to go. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
Ooh, cooking it up down low. It's Spicy P.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Miller. From outside the arc. And here's Jokic. And again, it's Denver converting.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And they'll get another chance. Smith no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Carter can't get it to go.
Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Here's Halliburton. Sinks that one from the post. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
And a deep 3 from Jokic. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got his 4th rebound in this one. With a 9-footer, it's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot from 12. Kept alive. And so it's Indiana with it. Trailing by 2. Here's Lee. Oh, Carter with the block. Pass to Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the 3.
2 minutes.
Knocks down the triple. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Denver.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Smith passes to Turner. And that one is stuffed right through.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Now a timeout by Denver.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
For your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
back in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Lee, and the Nuggets making a change here. Williams passes to Gordon. Outside Murray. Back to Gordon. Shoots over Siakam. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Halliburton outside. Let's go with a three. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Denver in the lead. Pass to Porter. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Gets rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Halliburton. Defended by Murray. For 3, Smith connects from downtown. Smith's got his second bucket on the night. And here's Denver. Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And stolen by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. On the wing, Porter. Just 3 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with the league skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
It's both from the stripe.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Aaron Gordon, he's been the guy making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. How about his shot blocking? He's been an intimidating presence out there. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Thomas Bryant. Nesmith out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Smith in at the 2. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Now here's Smith, coming off a 31-point game. Here's Siakam, and he comes up with a bucket. Siakam's got 6.
Yeah, working the play to perfection. Siakam comes off the screen, free to fire a shot.
Smith against Carter. Outside Murray. Shoots over Halliburton. And Bryant pulls it down. Indiana trailing here. You know, when we look at a player like Thomas Bryant, a very serviceable and confident big man, Clark.
You know, I like that he plays to his strengths, B.A. He doesn't really rush anything on offense, doesn't try to do things he can't do, and he certainly isn't afraid to get physical on the glass.
Now here's Carter, coming off a 37-point game against Washington.
and his presence was certainly felt on defense. Blocked 3 shots and changed countless others.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
No good on the second free throw. Denver is shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's Westbrook. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Westbrook against Halliburton. Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. He gets it in there. Jokic just got 10.
Spreading and throwing his weight around. Jokic playing through that contact.
Siakam outside. Bryant against Jokic. Halliburton outside. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Porter in the post, working on Siakam. Porter's shot is off. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Nesmith passes to Smith. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. No match for the Joker.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Lee comes in for Siakam. Nembhard, he's checked in for Smith. And Simon has subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Simons. And that one good.
Oh, man. Carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
Here's Brown. The Pacers pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Brown. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Miller, the pass to Brown. Clock at 4.
Turner, almost impossible to shoot over. Excellent contest.
The shot by Brown, no good.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
13 feet out. The Pacers again can't hit.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And then Porter with the dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Nembhard, averaging around 6 a game. Driving to the basket. Here's Turner. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Nikola Jokic. First personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And that one falls for Turner.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it. And he does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Nembhard. And he buries his first look. The Nuggets trail. Westbrook taking his time here. Outside for Porter. Here's the 3. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Out to the wing. Here's Nembhard. Got it. Good job at the low post. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Now a timeout called by Denver.
How about your Ace Dance team, everyone? Show them some love.
Who's out ahead in the All-Star voting?
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
Well, you look at Carter. He's collecting plenty of votes and could break into the Western Conference's top 10.
Yeah, I know he wants to climb the list a little bit, but no denying that those are all very talented guys up above him.
And keep checking in for the latest at All-Star voting results. Now here's Westbrook. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Porter. Soft touch off the glass. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Simons passes to Nembhard. Brown grabs the board.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot. And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with the little extra pizzazz.
So it's the Pacers now, after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Turner. Oh, Jokic with the block. Up top, Porter. Turner covers.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
20 feet out. And the jumper is good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Jokic using his size.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Now Westbrook. 6 points for him. Fires it. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Lee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Simons. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Siakam, he's checked in for Nesmith. Smith comes in for Nembhard. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Simons. And here's Murray. He has 7. Pass to Carter. The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Halliburton against Carter. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Poke loose. Lee on the wing. Defended by Murray. And the basket by Lee.
Oh, my. Sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
The Nuggets have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Murray passes to Jokic. Gordon outside. Carter from outside drains the triple. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Here's Miller after the basket by Indiana. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he hits the first of 3.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Indiana leading. Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Murray.
Halliburton, such a special player. His rush hour handles round out his game.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50, 40, 90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the score by Denver. It's tipped. Jokic with it. Coming off a 22-point game against Washington. Halliburton against Murray. Pass to Gordon. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Second chance effort. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Halliburton left side. To the paint. Turner. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. And he drives in. That one falls. Murray's got 9 points.
Boy, Murray not only is strong, but he's got really good speed, too, and that gets him by the defense past the contact.
Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Murray against Halliburton. Outside Murray. Gordon outside. Fires the three. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Murray inside, defended by Halliburton. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
Tries a 10-footer, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
4th team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Good on both. 5 ticks left in the first half of this one. Carter from outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's the Pacers. They're up by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Tyrese Halliburton led the way in the first half. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. It's been quite a night so far for him. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
They couldn't get anything from beyond the arc. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. On the court for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. Then it's Miller, then it's Murray, and it's Carter in a 2-guard.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Murray, no good. And the Pacers shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Here's Siakam. That one rolls around and rims out. The Nuggets trail. Now here's Gordon. Shoots over Siakam. Here's Jokic. Mr. Jokic absorbing the hit.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
Halliburton against Murray. They get it again. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Miller. Misses the 3.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, This half just 1 for 4 so far.
Halliburton against Murray. Halliburton outside to the inside. Here's Smith. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Oh, got that one up quick. Carter's got 9.
Doesn't need a lot of room to get off his shot. That was money.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Halliburton for 3.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. Carter from outside, and they get it back. Here's Miller. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. 10 points for him.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times. And recognizes the defense, too.
Smith finds Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Halliburton on the take. Banked it in off the glass. Halliburton's got 24.
Driving lanes are created because they have to respect Halliburton's perimeter shot.
Murray against Halliburton. Murray drives in. Out to Gordon for the lead. And another 3 for Denver.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Indiana calls timeout.
All right, fans, who wants a free t-shirt?
It's time to look at the players in this rookie class who are shooting the ball the best so far this season. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Lee. 13 points in the game. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Lee's got 15 points. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Murray inside, defended by Halliburton. They get the rebound.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Oh, nice D from Carter. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Buries it from 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 6. Pass to Lee. Fade away. The bank shot, no good.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Murray's shot is good.
At his most explosive, Murray is a wrecking ball. And the way he's going tonight, he might just knock this entire building down.
Gordon against Siakam. Six to shoot. Looking to get it going. And he lays it up and in. Give him 8.
Oozing with confidence late in the shot clock. I love it. Siakam believing that he can hit.
Murray from outside. Denver the rebound. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from three-point land. Miller's got 6 here in the quarter.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Here's Smith. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
First free throw is good. Bryant, he's checked in for Turner. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Outside Murray. Lets it go from deep. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight. Well, the Pacers shooting only 30% in the third quarter. He shoots it. And the basket by Lee. Lee's gotten 4 this quarter. For Denver, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Halliburton against Murray. Puts up a 3. Smith with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Lee. From down in the low post, it goes. And now it's just a 2-point Nugget lead.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Now here's Murray. He's got 16. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And he recovers it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. Another shot. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
First personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting for Denver, Carter. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so Carter nails them both. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Halliburton on the wing, defended by Murray. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Carter inside. He's against Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nikola Jokic.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore.
Shooting 2.
Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
And he drops the first. And so Carter nails them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Lee. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one. Tipped away. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fires from 14. He got a piece of it. Gordon against Halliburton. Shot is good by Gordon. Gordon's got 15 points.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Here's Lee. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 7-point Nugget lead.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Oh, there's the alley. Gordon with a steal. Murray with it. Halliburton picks him up. Murray passes to Gordon. Blocked. Now Siakam. Give him 8. Here he goes. Knocks it loose. Here's Bryant. Got a hand on it. Carter against Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And just using every inch of his incredible wingspan, Siakam is able to make some creative finishes.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of the timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And while we can, let's take a look at the rookies who are leading the way in points this past month. So it's Denver now, leading by 5, pass to Williams. Now here's Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Murray from outside. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
3 points.
Murray's got 8 here in this quarter.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Siakam outside. Pass to Smith. give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Murray. 19 points in the game. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Murray's got 21 points in the game. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Lee. He's got 22. Good work there as it goes. Bryant's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Back to Murray. Up and in on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Murray against Halliburton. Inside. Here's Smith. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Carter from outside. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for the Nuggets, Carter taking 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And that one falls for Carter.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. And the second free throw is good. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. 1:50 left in the third quarter. Smith passes to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
You got to push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
Halliburton against Murray. Halliburton outside. Pass to Smith. Porter with the steal. And they're on the run. He goes up. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Porter Jr. anticipating the pass there and got a piece of it with that long wingspan.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 13. Over Porter. Here's Bryant. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Bryant's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Halliburton against Murray. On the wing, Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Here's Murray, outside Porter. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in the game. It doesn't go for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Nuggets on top, up by 11. And we'll be back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Smith, Miles Turner out there with Thomas Bryant. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Lee in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Porter's shot is off. The Pacers shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Here's Smith. And he throws it down with one hand.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
Denver in the lead. Westbrook outside. Pass to Jokic. In the paint. Jokic going off.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Jokic against Turner. And it's in there. Jokic has got 20.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. The last 10 points have all come off assists.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Over to the wing. Here's Brown. Offensive board. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
A challenging stretch for Indiana here. Here's Lee. Deflected. Here's the break. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Miller. Shot is up. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Halliburton misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Offensive rebound. Jokic. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Lee, the pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Westbrook, a physical player. He doesn't back down from contact while letting it fly.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 15-point game. Fades. And that one drops for him. Lee's got 24. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Halliburton against Westbrook. Pass to Porter. Back to Westbrook. And here's Porter. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Halliburton. Shoots over Westbrook. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. On the wing, Porter. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the New York Knicks. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that game against the Bucks, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Pass to Brown. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Westbrook. The Pacers making their last shot. Pass to Miller. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 8 assists in the game. To the middle. Here's Halliburton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Halliburton was hungry for that. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
And the Pacers making a change here. Neesmith's checked in.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Free throw good. Halliburton. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Pass to Jokic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Such a threat to score. Jokic taking advantage of the defense, being a little overzealous that time.
Nikola Jokic taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Jokic. You know, Clark, one thing that stood out the last few seasons is the number of blockbuster trades just before the deadline.
Yeah, I think it's part of the league being a year-round league. I mean, that's a huge time on the calendar for the league when teams are looking to make moves to transform themselves or improve themselves. But you're right. The number of big trades have been more prevalent recently. And some of that is because of the power the players have in terms of facilitating movement.
Here's Lee. Pass to Smith. Puts up the 8-footer. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Brown passes to Westbrook. Right wing. All alone. Yes, on the jumper. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Westbrook, the pass to Miller. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. And the shot is good by Westbrook.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he makes a first. Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Carter comes in for Brown. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Here's Lee. Up and over Gordon. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 15 points here in the second half. Denver has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. Back to Westbrook.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Some changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Halliburton is subbed in for Simons. Here's Miller. Outside Carter. The baseline J is on the way. And another basket for Denver.
Jokic showing his mid-range talent this time. Dynamic with the ball all over the floor.
Siakam outside. Pass to Turner. Up top Smith. Siakam outside. Shot clock at 6. Lee, the pass to Siakam. Over Gordon. Siakam, no good. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Here's Miller. Pass to Westbrook. Goes back up. It's deflected. Here's Lee. Driving in. Shoots over Westbrook. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 8 here in this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Carter. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
Nice use of the step back to create space.
Siakam looking it over. Pass to Turner. It's good. And get the assist to Siakam.
Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Here come your Indiana Facemates crowd. Give it up for them. Gas pedal time.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Here's Lee. Off target with the open look.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Carter. Here's Miller. They get it back.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Halliburton finds Smith. Oh, Carter with the block. 1:44 left in the final quarter. Here's Murray. Back to Carter. Three-pointer. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Personal foul.
Murray's got his seventh assist of the game with that last one. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Carter. There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. The Pacers again can't hit.
That's exact. How you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nuggets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
Absolutely. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept. And it can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for them.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Nikola Jokic.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Now here's Smith. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Siakam, the pass to Turner. To stop the run, it's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
Murray with it. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.